All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Bean Apple. Today is the beginning of our mock draft series. I know they've been going on
Mhm.
for a long time. We want to get away from those ridiculous mock drafts that happened like a month ago that don't mean uh, jack squat. So these ones, with all of the news that's out, might be a lot more accurate and a lot more fun to do. So with that, we are going to knock it out. We're going to do 1 through 10 today. We're going to then next Monday put out 11 through 20, and then finish out the following mock draft Monday with the back end of the draft, 21 through 32. So here we go. We're going to run through this. Each person, please comment below, grade them, let us know who has the best mock, who has the worst mock,
John.
and, and which pick that you like the best.
Mhm.
So without further ado, John's going to lead it off since the Patriots don't have a pick in the top 10. So
Which
take
we
it
haven't in a
away.
long time, which you guys, Giants and Jets, always seem to find a way to get in that top 10. But let's go with this. Okay, first pick, Jacksonville Jaguars. Evan Neal. They have their franchise quarterback. Now they need somebody to protect him. I know there's a bunch of edge rushers, but I'm telling you, they're going to go O-line. Brings me to Detroit. Drafting the hometown boy, Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan. I mean, they need a pass rusher. They need somebody to fill some seats there. I don't think they go for a quarterback this high at 2. Just don't think it's the right time. And there we go, Aiden to Detroit. Houston. Everybody remember J.J. Watt? Well, now you're going to know Trayvon Walker from Georgia. The kid's a monster. I almost had him going before Hutchinson, but I just couldn't, only because Detroit's going to think I think they're going to take their hometown boy. Jets. So little risk with their offensive line. Mr. Becton's going to weigh in at 475 pounds, and they are going to take Ike Ekwonu. Offensive line, NC State. I mean, look, they're in the same situation as Jacksonville. They got a franchise quarterback. They need to protect this kid. They have to go a line here. There's a couple other picks they probably could have went. But just south of them, the Giants picking 5th, they're thanking the Jets because they have taken Mr. Thibodeau out of Oregon. Pass rusher, Giants need it. They also need O-line, but we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. But Thibodeau at 5 is a great pick for them. Carolina. So let me say one name, and then you'll know why I said this. Sam Darnold. So we're going to go with Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh, quarterback. Sam Darnold is not the future here in Carolina. Let's face it, it's a disaster. Would they get a second round pick? The Jets did. Good for New York. I'm sure they'll screw that pick up. Number 7, New York Giants coming back. Charles Cross, offensive line, Mississippi State. The guy's a monster. Giants need to shore up their O-line and you see if Danny Dimes really what he is, because this is his kind of play out year of either put up or shut up, and then he'll be gone. Number 8, Atlanta. I kind of bounced around a little bit with this one, but I don't see Marcus Mariota as their franchise quarterback. So I see Malik Willis, quarterback out of Liberty. I mean, the kid's mobile, got a rocket arm. I mean, just an absolute machine out there. Now, 9th pick, Seattle. Also, hemmed and hawed about this. They just lost a guy named, Mr. Wagner, right? Leader. Well, here comes Jermaine Johnson II out of Florida State. The kid is a beast. He's about 6'4", 6'5", 256. He's going to lead those either edge rushers or backers for a while there in Seattle, and they need to replace Wagner. They really do. And now number 10, New York Jets. Man, I was bouncing around between a wide receiver, but there's no way they pass up Sauce here from Cincy. The kid's a lockdown corner. Jets are hoping he's going to be Darrelle Revis. Me as a Pats fan, I hope not, but I wish the kid well in New York because he'll probably be in New England after 4 years. So there's my top 10 and why I think they're going that way. And when you guys vote on who has the best draft, you guys know it will be me. Thank you.
All right, man. That was not a lot to argue with there. A lot of that could happen very, very, very easily. So, all right, let me roll into mine. This is the best top 10 mock draft and most accurate.
The best on your desk.
Let's break it down. All right, so I'm not going to get crazy with pick 1. I'm sticking with Aiden Hutchinson. It's just too good. It's too good to pass up. I did kind of go back and forth with offensive line, but they've got some they did some stuff in free agency. They tagged Robinson there, so they've got a little bit there that they can go with. So they take the best. They take Hutchinson, number one. Number two, I think all the talk on Kayvon Thibodeau is way too much, and I don't think teams are buying it. So I think the Lions are pouncing right here. They're gonna grab the next best player in the draft, and they're gonna be very happy with it. So third, you want to go with Davis Mills as your quarterback. You've got to protect him. So I've got Ike Ekwonu going number 3 right there to give Davis Mills a little bit of time to throw the ball and help him develop to see what they've got. 4 Jets, I'm going best player on the board, and that's Ahmed Sauce Gardner. I mean, he's a shutdown corner, and after the top 2 edge guys are gone, I really don't feel comfortable reaching for Trayvon Walker that high without a proven track record. So I'm going with the best with the stats. Give me Sauce. 5, this comes to the Giants. Evan Neal still sitting there. Throw a tackle up there, help Danny Dimes stay up. Now you've got Thomas, you've got Neal on both ends, bookend. See what Danny Dimes has got this year. 6, very popular quarterback pick, but I'm not going there this year. This quarterback class sucks, and I cannot be convinced of anybody going in the top 10. So give me Charles Cross here. Give Sam Darnold a lot of money. Give him some time to throw the ball. Give him Cross. So help him out a little bit. See if you've got anything there as a last gasp effort. If not, you're drafting a quarterback and you've got a tackle to protect him next year. So 8, Falcons. 7, Giants. So this is where Trayvon Walker slip ends. So he climbed real quick, and he dropped a little bit just because the production is not there on tape. But I think it's too good of a talent to pass. So you get an offensive lineman at 5, and you get an edge rush at 7. Number 8, Falcons. I'm going wide receiver here. Garrett Wilson. Give Marcus Mariota something after Julio leaves and after Calvin Ridley started gambling. So he's got to throw the ball to somebody, and it can't just be Kyle Pitts. So Garrett Wilson, give him somebody to throw to. 9, I'm going Derek Stingley Jr. to Seattle. I think he's up there as one of the best. I kind of flirted there with Kyle Hamilton a little bit because I feel like the Seahawks are just in a position where they could use either one of those players. But Stingley's hype, I think, is increasing, and that's going to land him there in Seattle. And then 10, with the Jets, I am rounding it out, and I'm sticking with Jameson Williams. The hype is starting to build. The injury is not scaring people as much as it was, and I think he is the best wide receiver in this class. You wanted to get Tyreek Hill. You missed on Tyreek Hill. This is probably the next best thing. So give me Jameson Williams there to round out the top 10.
So, Joe, the only thing I didn't hear was your number 2 for Detroit. You said
Kayvon
the best
Thibodeau.
player on the board, but I didn't hear who it was. Okay.
The next best player on the board after Hutchinson.
Okay,
Thibodeau.
got it.
Yep.
I wanted to make some notes here so I know which ones to put X's next to.
All right, break down your top 10.
So actually, I wrote down both of yours, and John and I are have the same on 2 of them, and Joe, you and I don't have the same on any of them. So that says a lot.
Yes.
So right off the bat, Jacksonville, I agreed with John. I think Evan Neal goes first, tackle out of Alabama. I think they take him to protect their man down there, a need they need to fill, protecting Trevor. So I think, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go first, and then John's in agreement, so that's nice. Number 2, I see. So this is the first big splash that I think, and it's the first quarterback to go. So I'm saying Detroit because Goff's not the answer. I think Detroit makes a splash here. It goes with Malik. Malik Willis out of Liberty. I'm saying is going number 2. So I can't see you, but I know you're shaking your head because I can hear it. But but when it happens, then you'll say, "Wow, Jim knew what he was talking about." So yeah, he's number 2. Number 3, neither one of you agreed. I went Aiden Hutchinson on the edge out of Michigan, going to Texans. He's looking like he's at the top of everybody's list, and he was 1 and 2 for you two. I have him at 3, so we're all in alignment there. And then it comes to the Jets at number 4. So you're talking about Sauce at corner. I'm saying the Jets go with the stinger. Derek Stingley there just because they do things that you don't want them to do always. Out of LSU, I think they take Stingley there as the cornerback with the 4 pick. Number 5, Giants. Let's see, John, we agreed on this one. So I think Thibodeau on the edge out of Oregon coming to the Giants. I'm happy with that pick. I'd love to see it happen, and hopefully it does. I see a lot of other ones that show that. So he would be a nice edge opposite Aziz for us. Love to see it. So number 6, Panthers, the second QB in my top 10. North Carolina kid, hometown kid, Sam Howell, QB going to the Panthers. Let's see how many people agree with that one. Am I going to be the only one that gets that one right? Maybe. Maybe. Giants. Next on the thing out of North Carolina State. Tackle, Icky. Did either one of you? No, you had him up there, but I like him at tackle. Like you said, having him opposite Andrew Thomas to protect Danny. We need that. We need some O-line help. So if we get out of this with an edge and a tackle there in the first 5 and 7, if we don't trade out, and we're not talking about trades, but I do think there will be some trades in his top 10, but we didn't list any with our picks, right? With our mocks. So Icky going to the Giants. Then we go Atlanta. Atlanta, QB number 3 in the top 10. So once that QB goes number 2 to Detroit, I think everyone's going to start getting nervous and going QB. Again, I may hear you shaking your head. Out of Mississippi, Matt Corral going to Atlanta. I didn't see either one of you bring him up, but I am. So, like you said, Mariota's not the future. Is he the future? Maybe. We'll see if they go that way. Seattle, I have out of Mississippi State, Charles Cross. Both of you have him up in the top 10 in different positions. I have him 9 going to Seattle at tackle there. And the Jets. So let's see. John went Sauce here. I actually went Trent McDuffie here. So actually, that's going to be a stretch. Now that I'm looking at it again, that may have not been the right call, but I didn't want to pick the same guys you picked, and I'm going with Jets 2 cornerbacks in the first. That's probably wrong. But it's on paper in ink, and it stays. So that's it. I don't have any whiteout. So those are my top 10.
Yeah, I don't see that one happening, but
I don't either. Now that I said it out loud, sometimes when you say things out loud, you can reflect on them.
If that happens,
the Jets. I mean, we are talking about the Jets. Right? Come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna load up on cornerback. We have 2 in the top 10. We're gonna load up.
Well, they did it. I guess they went back to back safety, right? With Jamal Adams and Marcus May a couple years ago. So maybe stranger things have happened. Yep. But hey, if that happens, we got 2 lockdown corners for the next.
It could be Reba Silent on both sides.
Oh, what a nightmare! All right. Anyway, so guys, please,
Joe's playing. Please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
God, please do it. Please do it.
I hope they dialed into the show.
We'll see. I hope they're not, actually, at least for the last third of the show. Yeah. So that rounds out the top 10. Like I said, next Monday we'll be back 11 through 20, breaking those ones down. So come back, check those out. Please drop your comments, drop your grades. Who won? Who killed the top 10 and who got killed by the top 10? Let us know what you guys think. And until next Monday, have a great week, and we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Yep.